Special points on wholesomeness and unwholesomeness. The wholesome and the unwholesome can be interconnected. Some people are endowed with faith, practice generosity, keep moral precepts, or possess aspects of wisdom, all of which are wholesome qualities or activities. Yet they become conceited or arrogant as a consequence of this virtuous behavior. Conceit and arrogance are unwholesome qualities. This is an example of the wholesome acting as a condition for the unwholesome. Some people develop concentration and attain the jhanas, yet become captivated by these refined states. Some people develop loving-kindness and goodwill, yet when they encounter an attractive sense object, their love facilitates the arising of lust, which may then be followed by other unwholesome qualities like prejudice. These are more examples of the wholesome acting as a condition for the unwholesome. Faith is a wholesome quality, uplifting and focusing the mind, but if one relates to faith unskillfully, it may lead to wrong view, ditthi, and conceit, mana. One is convinced that one's own views are correct, while others' views are false, which may be a cause for quarrelling, disputing, and abuse. This too is an example of the wholesome acting as a condition for the unwholesome. Some people long to be born in heaven, and thus determined to act virtuously. Some yearn for peace, and thus practice concentration until they reach the concentrative attainments. Some children wish to be admired by adults, and thus try to behave in a well-disciplined way. Some students desire good grades, and thus strive to study and seek knowledge. Some people feel the burning influence of anger, which then leads them to clearly understand the harmful effects of anger. Some people become offended by an adversary, yet this experience leads them to feel compassion for others. Others may feel anxious or depressed, and as a result they gain faith in the Dhamma. These are examples of the unwholesome acting as a condition for the wholesome. A teenager is warned by his parents to take great care over whom he associates with, but he does not listen. Later he is duped by a bad character into drug addiction. When he is aware of what has happened, he is both angry at himself and depressed. He understands his parents' warning and is deeply moved by their care for him, and the unwholesome conditioning the wholesome, which in turn makes him even more angry at himself, the wholesome conditioning the unwholesome. During this exchange between the wholesome and the unwholesome, when wholesome qualities are present in the mind, is in a state of well-being, while when unwholesome qualities are present, the mind is impaired. The wholesome and the unwholesome may alternate rapidly, and for this reason it is important to distinguish between different mind moments.